As always, your host Trellin. I will definitely not be streaming slash uploading with this like pace on a regular basis. Um, but I mean, I'm kind of available today, if you might say, since as I mentioned earlier. Or as I mentioned last time, I dropped off my wife and daughter at the airport earlier, and I'm home from work. Um, and I'm just feeling kind of like aimless today. I don't know what to do. I decided I wasn't really going to be doing work aside from like checking my email every now and then to see if any issues come up that I need to address. But yeah, it's got me kind of like in a weird space. I keep on feeling like I need to like go out and help my daughter with something, or like go out and talk to my wife, and they're not in the country. So yeah, I figured I would just hop on and stream a little bit again. I might even stream again later on today after dinner. We'll find out. But I did mention last time that I wanted to show that character before I logged out, and then I forgot. So this is the hunter I was talking about. I got Evelak Thornbow here. I'm pretty proud of his naming patterns, actually. Like everything like Evelak and like all of his pet names, I'm going through like Arthurian names and like picking out the ones that I think would fit best. Oh, there's actually somebody on here. Mr. Steve. Oh, Steve O is okay. I think I actually know who that is. How you doing? So yeah, this is where I'm at. These two are my boosteds, and this one's just one that I built up with all of his blade armor on. Alright, let's hop back in to our dude. Alright, so we left off, I think, finishing... Yes, we were finishing up this one, because we went off and talked to somebody and got sidetracked there. Cleaning day at work. Ugh. Well, I guess cleaning day is better than, I guess I was back and forth on work whether or not I wanted it to be busy. Because I feel like when it's busy, I'm like, oh man, I wish it was slower. Then when it's slow, it just time crawls by. So maybe cleaning day is a nice in-between of that. Oh, that champion Icebrood Goliath I wasn't able to kill is there again. Alright, so we are destroying corrupted ice blocking the main road, help Lion Guard defending Snowhawk, and defeat any Icebrood in the area. Let's go for this Icebrood Norn boy right here. Why not? Oh, and I guess I could maybe redeem myself on that defense event as well. Alright, let's take this out. And I think we need to explore this place anyway, so this is, yeah, undiscovered point of interest here. I know it's weird to be, oh wait, this isn't the same one that I was thinking of. Alright, well, if I got a helper, I might as well. Yeah, Blasted Haven, that's the name I was trying to think of there. Oh boy, it's time for the fighting. Oh, really wish he wasn't focusing me down. I'm the squishy one. Nope, gotta dodge that. Oh boy, not in a good spot. Maybe switch over here. Yeah, little heal. Oh no, I tried to dodge out of that and I did not successfully do so. Oh boy, it's the pain. Can I stop tanking, please? I would very much like to stop tanking. I don't want to tank. That's not gonna help me. Is this gonna help me? That's not gonna help me. I'm panic pushing buttons at this point. This is why I do terrible at League and stuff like that. Things go bad and I start panic pushing buttons. Oh boy! Gotta dodge those big boy attacks. Okay, let's get this heal back up. Oh look, we got a helper coming. Maybe that will assist us a little bit. Whew. Okay, I think we're safe now. We got a couple of helpers. I managed to pull my wits back about me. We tanked it up a little bit better. Whew, okay. Who will take care of what? That's kind of cool. Alright, that's guild stuff. Ooh, okay. So that guy was a warrior. The warrior definitely should have been the one taking aggro there. I gotta admit, I don't play this game in like a group setting enough to know exactly how aggro works in this one. So I don't know if that just means that I was like had the most threat, like, you know, WoW style, I was over DPSing or something, but ooh boy, that thing would not stop focusing me. This old woman, she remembers you. Those she hunts for are still there. But some you have laid to rest. They fell as they should in battle against a worthy foe. So she thanks you for this. From me. I like her. She's a cool, renowned person. That's a cool little back thing he's got. Guardian? It's not a shield, I think, because he's wearing a staff. Okay, we got a gilded strongbox. Oh, of course we got light armor legs. Boo! Alright, what's our map looking like? Yeah, we gotta go up and get that hero point there. Then it looks like... Oh no, that's... Okay, yeah, that's up in the level 80 area. We're not going that way. So we hit here, and we've got this whole, like, everything from here to the right done. And then we could pop over there as well. Sounds good. See, I don't want to talk and get the bonus points for scouting the area. Don't want to do it. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's one of those corrupted ice formations. Alright. Popping up here. And you're back. Welcome back. Okay, is this gonna get me enough to do anything is the question. I guess I could get my final thing here. What's that? Deal increased strike damage to targets based on their vulnerability stacks. Ooh, that means that I would want to keep this, huh? Alright, well, let's get that hero challenge done. The wind has sent you to me, and I accept the challenge. I will teach you what I can. Open your mind. Let your actions flow through you. Defend yourself. I will try. It's got to be easier than the champion fight we just did. Oop. Youch. The fam are visiting their fam. Yeah. Wife and daughter are back in, I guess I'm trying not to give, like, too specific of information, but yeah, they are back with their family. They left today. Well, I guess technically right now they're on an airplane, and they won't be home for several hours still, but they are on their way there. Alright, so we got brutality going here. Let's get our build. Yeah, so now we got that final one there. Daughter was very excited about going right up until it was time to actually go, and then she started telling me that she wanted to stay here, which was very sweet, but also I think she's going to have a good time once she finally gets there. And surprisingly, she likes airplanes, even though me and wife are both not fans of flying. Daughter is very much a fan of flying. She enjoys it. Ah, okay, so your mom is also out and about then. It's a tough thing having family outside the country, because like it's cool because you get to go visit them, but then also you don't really get to see them very often. Alright, Lion Guard Auda.
Come close. You should hear this.
Yeah, it's about the same to family overseas for us. And yeah, I agree, the time is terrible, but I also just hate airplanes. Like turbulence, no, can't handle it. I guard these roads, warding off danger and protecting resources for local crafters, but for every threat that I conquer, two more appear. Soon it will no longer be safe to travel here. Protecting Soderm, steadying from the ice brood. That would be a good thing for me to do if I could talk to her quick enough. What can I do to help? There are several famous crafters who might need assistance, and keep an eye out for Jormag's forces. The town is a target for raids. Tell me about Jormag's forces. The steading is constantly threatened by Jormag's forces. They also attack local animals, making food scarce. We could do with less ice brood around. Can't we all? How can I help the crafters? Outside of town, Helena the stonecrafter is mining for ore, and Bryna the leatherworker is hunting for rabbit fur. They might need your help. Okay.
You look like a tough customer.
I'll help them. Oh, that added on another one. I thought it was going to be for the one that we could already see here. Alright, so we got to deal with these ice brood waves. They are already destroying a lodge. But yeah, man, especially with long legs, like multi-hour airplane flights are the worst. Usually I say phrases like this as like hyperbole, like joking around, but like it's literally torture. Like physical torture. Rip the lanky folk. That is, that's how it be, man. Ooh. I keep on trying to push buttons that I'm used to pushing for my necromancer. Like, my necromancer is a scourge, and F1 is like one of the things I'm constantly pushing, and I keep on trying to go for F1 and remembering that's not going to do anything on this character except for switch. Oh my lord, there's a million! Why are there so many over here? Oh, they're like little dudes that were summoned, I got it. How many? We got 7 more? Okay, we gotta help her now. I was gonna say, I don't think I'm gonna finish this. I think they're gonna take out these lodges before Kane. Oh, we got some chain gauntlets. I'll check those out in a bit. Oh, I'm all slow. Where are the other waves at? Ah, they're over here. They were hiding behind the tent. Stupid dogs. I kick your dog. I wish there was a way to see them on the map or something. Actually, no, I don't. That would make it less fun. But it is hard to keep track of them. Oh, come on, you can't jump over that fence. You can jump over that fence. Okay, you can't jump over that fence. You can't jump over anything. You got no hops, just like me. Just like me. The number pad notations. I'm not quite sure what you're referring to, actually. Like, I know the numpad, but I'm not sure what numpad notations are, and I don't know what LMH is either. So I guess I don't know the number pad notations. Aha, there they are. I see you. Oh, they almost destroyed that fence or the tent while I was on it. Poof. Oh, that poor guy just got back up, and then he got killed again. Straight up murdered. Ooh, murder. Bounce, 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 bounce. Got him in alpha. Ooh, there's too many things and they slow him down. It's meant for joysticks. Ah, okay, I see. That would explain why I don't know it. Sounds like a fighting game sort of thing. And in the same way, I'm terrible at League because I tunnel vision and my brain goes crazy and I start panic pushing buttons. Same thing in fighting games, only worse. Okay, so what do we got here? This is not really better than what we got. Okay, cool. I was in alpha. I keep on using that reference when I'm playing this character, and I assume people aren't going to get it, but it makes sense that you're the one that will get it. I've received reports from the locals that you have been an invaluable help. It's a constant struggle to keep the corruption at bay. Only with the help of people willing to act are we able to stand. I commend your efforts. Cool. super generic response. Do I just walk up and hit repair? No. Lodge is inspected and repaired. Oh, okay, I see. Drive off iceberg while Joran repairs. Is this going to lead to anything long term beyond just repairing the steading? I guess I'll give it a try. I got a bow. I don't think I can use bows, yeah. I guess I'm also supposed to be going after corrupted ice cores, but it looks like somebody else is doing that. I'm about to be level 30, actually. I can continue the story. Is that what you're doing? You're just walking around to tents and saying if they look fine or not? Here, I'll do your job for you. Looks fine. Looks fine. Could use a little bit of work. Got a hole or two. Definitely not looking fine. Oh, I went onto the broom on accident.
Jormag himself could stroll into the stead, and I wouldn't even blink. I will not be chased away.
I feel like that's a bit of bravado for you right there. Bonk. I should start working on varying the skills I'm using here. I barely use any of my assassin skills there. But also, I don't feel like I'm going to dodge backwards very often. And that takes up so much of that resource. 30, and you sit at 49 as a base. Yeah, that's rough. Man, I like that warrior move right there. Double axe warrior is what that char is that I showed earlier, and man, do I enjoy that. Just charging in and whirlwinding everything to death. Feels like playing a barb from Diablo 2. It's become a whirling dervish of death. Alright, tell us that the tent looks fine. I could do the inspections and repairs myself, but don't expect me to fix and fight at the same time. The more ice brood you clear out, the faster I'll get this done. I don't know, we're clearing out the ice brood pretty quick, and then you just stand next to the tent for like 10 years before you tell us it looks okay. You know, I did play Yu-Gi-Oh! For like a second. When I was in high school, I think is when it came out, or at least like, you know, when it became popular in America, I should say. But I never really got super into it. I bought some cards from like the first set that they released in English, and that was about it. All my money always went to Magic, so I didn't really have the ability to vary my interest. Oh lord, there was a teacher that took Magic Club after I left. I mean, I got a PG-13 stream. It could be a stream topic, but probably has too many personal details, so not a good one. You're a Yu-Gi-Oh-er. Personal story, chapter 3. Oh, next level is elite skills, and I've got no hero points for them. Shit. What am I going to do about that? I want my hero skills when I get my next level. I should have been paying more attention to that. What's this? Call upon the Jade Wind to turn nearby enemies into Jade. Oh, so this must be the legendary assassin skill that they were talking about. So you can turn nearby enemies into Jade, stunning them for a short duration. That doesn't seem super great as a epic skill. Stun. Oh, it puts vulnerable on him, I guess. Alright, and that didn't. Yeah, he just repaired. They didn't lead to anything. No, it isn't. Not heroic enough. Alright, let's pop up and get this waypoint, and then maybe we'll follow up on our personal story thing. I'll have to remind myself exactly what the personal story on this character is all about, but we'll figure it out. Another event going on here. I don't think I'm gonna. Well, there's like this weird nostalgia bomb that I just hit. I think this might be one of the the first like big group events or not like, but it felt like a big group event at the time back when this game launched. And I think I came in like from the same hill when I saw it going on there. Like, I definitely just had this feeling of like I've done this before sort of thing. Alright, if I get far enough back, then nothing will bother me as I'm reading through personal story stuff. There we go. We're going to hide in this tree. I'm going to be a tree man for a minute. No, because that tree's annoying. I don't like how it is in the camera. Alright, this has got to be far enough back. Okay, so we need to go... story journal. Okay, so we started with forging a legend.
There will be other battles when you're older.
Shush. I'm talking, lady. Gosh. I hunted down prey for the Great Hunt, presented my trophies, and celebrated. Killed the ice worm. Okay, yeah, that's the normal. Wolf Shaman Gamli needs my help with the stricken wolf Havrun's apprentice Valda. She's stuck in a deep, restless sleep. Gamli asked me to get Winter Sage, a medicinal plant that he can use to wake Valda. Then we can find out what happened to her and her master. I harvested Winter Sage and taught the Grawl not to get in the way when I'm on a mercy mission. Oh yeah, that's the first point where I thought we might be the baddies, where we like genocided the Grawl for no particular reason. Wolf Shaman Gamli is waiting in Holbrack so he can use it to help the stricken Wolf Havrun's apprentice Valda. The Winter Sage revived Valda, but she could only rant incoherently, I know that feeling, about invaders in the mists. To find out what this means, Air and I will go to Snow Leopard Havrun Savannah. Havrun Savannah took us into the mists to investigate Valda's illness, and we were immediately attacked by the Sons of Svanir. This must be what Valda was ranting about. I need to see if she can tell us more about what happened to her. Valda still can't tell us what happened to her in the mist, so Havrun Savannah suggested we seek help from one of the other Havruns. Air and I found Raven Havrun Weeb, and helped him recover a stolen Raven Shrine artifact from the Dredge Caves. In return, Weeb will join us when we confront the Sons of Svanir in the mists once more. First, we'll make those dragon-worshipping brutes tell us what happened to Valda and Solvi, and then we'll make them pay for defiling the mists. So we talked to, obviously, Wolf, and then we went to Snow Leopard, and then we went to Raven. Are we going to talk to Bear? Oh, do we have to, like, choose between Bear and Raven or something? The guy is just a massive weeb. What can I say? He's way too into anime, and, you know, it happens to the best of us sometimes. Air and I recruited another powerful Havrun and went back into the mists for Valda. We found her battling the Sons of Svanir and helped her defeat them. Valda explained that she and her master Solvi had been attacked while they were out of body, trapping her spirit in the mists. Now she's desperate to find Solvi in this world, and we're going to help her. Along with Ir and Garm, I defeated the Sons of Svanir. We couldn't save Wolf Havrun Solvi's life, but we did release his spirit and close the Sons of Svanir portal to the mists. With order restored to the spirit world and Valda assuming the role of Wolf Havrun, we're ready to meet...
feared my great power. Do you? Do your worst. I could use a laugh.
Shush, Shiro Tagachi. We don't need you talking to us while I'm talking. With order restored to the spirit world and Valda assuming the role of Wolf Havrun, we're ready to meet whatever challenges lay ahead. That doesn't sound like we had a good start there. We lost, like, the main Wolf Havrun. We had to release his spirit. I guess, like, it's not the worst, but that's a thing. Okay. And then everyone makes mistakes. This is the one that, yeah, I think was pretty meh. The worst tournament arc ever. Air told me about a great opportunity to get even with my most hated rival, Mikkel Toivesen. Whoever makes it to this year's Big Brawl finals gets to fight Mikkel for the championship. Mikkel once humiliated me in a fight. Defeating him is the only way to restore my legend and reputation. I was one of 2 winners in the Big Brawl's qualifying round, a free-for-all open to all Norn. Now we both face a special challenge that decides who moves on to the semifinals. I welcome this test. Each victory brings me closer to a shot at Mikkel. For Nut's challenge, Knut, I chose Noller and his followers, Sons of Svanir, who have been a problem near Svanir's dome. The Sons fought all their... That's what it'd be with all their might. But I bested them and took Noller's prized helm for proof. I could only advance to the semifinals if I bring in the helm before my opponent arrives. I went to Char territory and won the semifinals of the Big Brawl. Knut opened his competition up to fighters of all races from all over the world. I had to beat a centaur, a sylvari, and a char. Not easy, but in the end I defeated them all. I'm almost ready. It actually was really easy. I'm almost ready to face Mikkel Toivason, but first I need to speak with Air. I sparred with Air, both physically and verbally, and... okay, we're not going that way. And she taught me a very important lesson about taking what I've learned so far and using it to prepare for my showdown with Mikkel Toivason. That's the least threatening last name ever. Toivason. I'm ready now, in both body and mind. On to the championship. I defeated Mikkel Toivason to become the new Big Brawl champion. It felt great to avenge my earlier defeat and repair my reputation, but it's even better knowing that both Knut, White Bear, and Air think I'm the kind of champion who will inspire the people of Holbrack. Okay, so... yeah, pretty boring story step right there. I'm not a huge fan of that one at all, but maybe Death from Below will be better. Let's find out. Hail, mighty hero. Destiny's Edge was a guild of legend, and it saddens me to hear they no longer wish to be together. However, I have heard through my sources that Air Stigulkin has made a beeline for the catacombs. That's not what I'm thinking of. Did I get like a different message from Air? It just tells me that Air wants to meet me at her homestead. And there's no actual letter saying that. Alright. Well, that's just the Ascalon Catacombs mail. So I guess we will just magically know that Air wants to meet us and go back to the old homestead there. Oh yeah, also I gotta remember I'm not 100%ing maps anymore, because I found out that if you are level 80, when you 100% the map, you have a chance to get a Black Lion key. But you can't get that key if you're below 80, is I'm pretty sure how it works. So, back we go to Holbrack. Okay, we are in the Brack Hole. That is an adorable mount. Look at the little Poochie. It's a big fluffy dog. Look at that face. I mean, I think I saw that in the gem store, and I think it's a jackal mount, which I like the Shrine Guardian jackal mount more. But if I didn't have the Shrine Guardian jackal mount, I would definitely get that one. Dredge technology. Alright, we're dealing with some dredge for this story step. Right? He's super thick. He's so fluffy. I want to give him a big ol', like, just squeeze him, the floof. Hail Slayer. For Holbrack's sake, I hope Air is right about you. Okay, Scardy. That's a terrible name. I would be so pissed if somebody named me Scardy.
Representatives refuse to cooperate. Until someone takes charge, nothing will get done. It has to be someone they respect. Someone unaffiliated. Air, will you step forward?
I have rarely said no to you, Sardi, or your father, but this time I must.
You are the only one who can aid us. The Wolfborn can't appear to take a side.
No, it's time for a new legend to arise in Holbrack. The Slayer can take up this challenge.
It is better than McQuarth, and also probably better than Snoivak. Was that the dude's name from earlier? But still, Scardy. I don't know. Your character's name is Quarthy. That's what I named my Fire Emblem Engage pet. Engage looks like a pretty good game. I just haven't really had the time to get into it or look into it. I might eventually, though. I did play 3 Houses. Hey, Garm. Is there like a /pet in this game? /pet. Not a... oh, that's a terrible game. You don't have a pet option. I can't give the best boy pets. Alright. Air, what you got? The protagonist talks. That is different.
What's going on? What was that all about?
Scardy, son of Newt Whitebear and head of the Wolfborn, brings word of trouble in Holbrack.
I don't understand. Did I hear you refuse to help?
My time as a hero is
Guy
coming
seems
on.
like an
You're the
idiot.
hero of
I don't
Holbrack.
understand.
I will follow and advise you, of course, but this is your time and your challenge. Come, Scardy's waiting in Holbrack and he needs help. He's meeting with some dignitaries who are very important, but hard to manage.
Especially with the way he delivered the line, I don't understand. It's like, Scardy's here, I don't understand. No, he's like, he was here, like, physically. Words. Main cast is delightful, a lot of references and throwback characters. That's pretty cool. I have like a hit and miss history with the Fire Emblem like series, so I probably wouldn't get a lot of the throwback references because there's a lot of the games I haven't played or haven't like gotten too far into. But I mean, I do enjoy Fire Emblem. I know a good amount of the games and characters. Look at this chunky boy right here. Chunky Necro. Gato Anarquista. Yeah, that's a thick boy. During character creation, he must have ordered 3 cc's a thick instead of 1. Dear Lord, I didn't even know you could make a character like that. That's like 2 characters in 1. What an absolute unit. Emulator, he's a Fire Emblem encyclopedia. Nice, so you get all of the references. I honestly think I've only beat 3 houses as well. That's my hit or miss record with Fire Emblem, is that like I think all of the games look really interesting and I really like the lore and I like the gameplay, but for some reason I never finish them. I get like decently far into the game and then like I stop playing. So yeah, 3 houses I think I got really close to beating Awakening. But 3 houses might be the only one that I've ever actually beat. Alright, we're gonna go talk to... Oh wait, why is it telling me to go down here? I wasn't paying attention. I was talking about Fire Emblem and not paying attention to Dredge Technology. I thought we were gonna go talk to Scardy over in the Wolf Lodge. Or I assume he's in the Wolf Lodge, because he was talking about Wolf Lodge. I might not even have been heading towards Scardy, for all I know. Whew, 99% Dragon Quest. I, true story, have also not finished Breath of the Wild. I'm literally, like, all I have left to do is beat the game. Like, I went through Hyrule Castle, like, I'm up at the top, I'm ready to fight Calamity Ganon, and I'm just like, I guess I'm done playing now. And now I can't just like pick it up and start playing again. Wait a minute, is this the same Chunky Boy model? Have I gone this long without like noticing Chunky Boy model, or then I just noticed 2 of them back to back? Alright. Alright, entering that home instance. I got my crate obelisk that I can get hero points from here. I don't think I've ever really spent time in the Norn home instance before. I always just have one of my alts parked in front of the human one because all the gathering things are relatively close to the front there. Looks like there's 1 here. I don't know where the rest of them are though. Alright, well let's get our free hero point, especially because we need to get those super good skills in a level and I'm not ready for them. Even this 1 hero point's not really going to do anything for me, but it'll make me feel better.
Attacking soldiers on the road?
Those are the rumors, yes. Ah, here comes the Slayer.
Maybe now we'll get some results. Vigil doesn't stand by when it's attacked. Strike back. At once. At the Priory, we collect information before we act. Otherwise, we're just flailing in shadows.
And while you 2 are flailing and collecting, the Order of Whispers will be solving the problem.
Alright, well I already know from Torthen, I keep on wanting to call him Torthek with a K instead of an N. Maybe I should have named him Torthik. But I know that Torthen's experience is that the Order of Whispers seems like they're kinda inept and dumb. Haven't met Vigil at all yet, but I'm not getting a great vibe from Crusader Thurkill here. He seems like a little bit too mindlessly slaughter kind of guy, like, we're gonna go smash it. I was already kinda interested in the Priory, and Scholar Prot brings up a good point of understanding what's going on. I'm kind of torn, because, like, obviously I feel like as a Revenant and a Norn and a fighter, I would gravitate towards the Vigil, but I don't know. Let's see what Scardy here has to say. Actually, let's talk to Air first. Oh, we can't. Can we talk to you guys? Well done, Slayer. Okay. I don't know what you're well dunning me for, but sure. Alright, I guess that's that. So Scardy it is.
Welcome, Slayer. I'd like you to meet representatives from the Vigil, the Derman Priory, and the Order of Whispers. They need your help.
I'm honored. I'll do what I can, but first I need to know more. What's the situation?
Dredge activity is rising sharply up north. We've been finding dead bodies with horrific and inexplicable wounds. All three orders have an interest, so we need to combine our efforts. But we can't agree on a course of action. I'll let them elaborate.
Welcome, Slayer. I'm Ifwin from the Order of Whispers. We specialize in covert activity, information, infiltration, and assassination. We found the bodies, we reported the strange wounds, and we heard rumors of a dredge attack on Scholar's Cleft, a priory facility in that region.
That complex is not well defended. Allow me to introduce myself. Scholar Prot of the German Priory. Scholar's Cleft is a place of learning. We're studying the Elder Dragons there, and that research is too important to fall into dredge hands.
The Vigil has other priorities. I'm Crusader Thurkill. Marauding dredge are the problem? I say, no dredge, no problem. Those tunneling devils cost me a squad. I'll punish them for that, so they can't do more harm. Ever.
So we have two objectives, two plans, but only one Slayer. That leaves the question, who gets your help? The dredge threat needs to be identified and contained. How will you begin? By protecting Scholar's Cleft, or avenging the fallen Vigil squad?
Yeah, that's not really helping my opinion of the Vigil here, especially because it seems like the choice is avenge people who are already dead, which would be Vigil, or protect people who aren't dead yet and are trying to find a solution to the problem, which is the Derman Priory. Like, I don't see why you would choose Vigil in this other than the fact that you're like, I like killing, which is kind of like everything I don't like about the Norn and this character. So let's talk to them both, and Air as well. This is an important decision, Slayer. Each of the orders is dedicated to stopping the Elder Dragons, but their methods couldn't be more distinct. If it'll help you make up your mind, I'll tell you what I know. Which do you want to hear about? The Priory says knowledge is power. Their bold explorers retrieve powerful antiquities from dangerous locations, and gifted scholars to apply such finds to their cause. Okay. Order of Whispers. The ends justify the means. They don't want to draw undue attention, so they work behind the scenes. Direct confrontation is their last resort. Except when they're standing on a rock and they just directly tell a random stranger that they are part of the Order of Whispers, which is my first experience with them. But the Vigil. The Vigil relies on martial power. Their mission is to protect the innocent, and that means building an unstoppable army to crush the dragons. And randomly kill Dredge, I guess? Scholar's Cleft houses rare books and old tomes, but there's nothing specifically Dredge related there. Will you come with me to make sure it's safe? Alright, Crusader Thurkill, last chance to somehow change my mind here.
Some must fight, so that all may be free.
I don't like to admit it, but we've had trouble containing the Dredge. I have a unit standing by, but we could still use your help. Yeah, I mean, you're not really selling it very well. I think we're going with Scholar Prot, even though Thurkill seems, I don't know, I wanted to go Vigil, I did, but right now it's seeming like a Derman Priory play right here. So yes, I want to know why the Dredge are headed there. Splendid. The desire to learn is the key to wisdom. You'll be a huge asset on this mission. Wait, so that doesn't immediately commit you to it? Good, very good. With the Slayer of his Homer behind us, the Vigil can handle anything the Dredge can throw at us. The sooner we get started, the better. Okay. Well, back to this we go. I hope so. Let's get started.
Slayer, you are. Who chooses sentry duty over taking the fight to the enemy?
Someone thinking about the future. Your comrades are gone, but Scholar's Cleft can still be saved.
See,
I
exactly.
approve of the Slayer's approach. This is bigger than frisky dredge and lost patrols.
Maybe. We have to start somewhere. And the Dredge started this when they attacked the Vigil.
Yeah, I'm even more glad that I didn't pick him now. And Agent Ifwin here, kind of increasing my opinion of the Order of Whispers. Not spring break. I'm just I'm off today because I was taking wife and daughter to airport in the morning, and I don't know. I just didn't really want to work after that. I was kind of bummed out, and I also had to wake up at 4 a.m. this morning, so a little bit tired. Alright, so let's get these strong scale pauldrons going. And I guess we could throw this down here, get a few extra slots. Trash that. Let's hold on to these bags of loot until we're level 80. But crafting supplies, we could get those. And copper fed. Get all those guys out of here. Alright. Cool. I do want to re-dye a little bit here. It looks kinda cool. Yeah, I don't mind that. I was originally thinking I'd go for a little bit more of like a bluer theme since we're going to do a priory thing, but I'm fine with this red. I like it. Okay, so we are warning Scholar's Cleft of the impending dredge attack. Attaque. Oh, you're already all the way over there? Well, I mean, I was in the zone already. I was still finishing some stuff up over here, but I could always pop back over there. Let's go the furthest west we can. Oh, let's respond to a text message real quick. Come over this afternoon, set up, yeah. Time.
Come close. You should hear this.
Should I hear this, though? Okay. While wife is visiting family, my dad is in town, and we're going to work on remodeling the kitchen a little bit, because it's something that wife very much wants to do. So he's talking about swinging by Home Depot, and then coming over here and setting up. Alright, so we need to get all the way over to the northwest, but the bridge is destroyed. Righto. Ha! It is pointing to the destroyed bridge. I could do that too. Hold on. Ready? Ready? Here we go. Slash point. Ha! Now we've both pointed at the destroyed bridge. What you gonna do?
More places to make my legend.
Dude, Torthin, shut up. You stupid. Impress the Mennerheim Steadholders. Let's just grab this waypoint down here since we're in the area. Get in that waypoint and then we're gonna go kill stuff. Gotta kill the stuff after the frozen sweeps. I'm assuming you have to use the bolt throw. I don't remember doing that at all. when I like autopiloted through this area. You know, I probably picked like slay hostile beasts or something. So many skelk. I hate them. They are the worst. Actually, you know, I could run a little bit faster until my whatever resource this is runs out. I don't have a mount, but I do have impossible odds. It actually sticks around for a while, too. I guess in combat, I feel like it goes down quicker because I'm using like other skills and stuff at the same time. But this is lasting a hot minute. I could probably F2 to make it last even longer, correct? Because that fills up a bunch more. Yeah. Would you look at that? Howdy doody. By the time it comes off a cooldown, it's gonna be, like I could probably do it again. Well, let's go grab this. Yeah, I could pretty much just constantly be moving with this ability on. Now, it does make an annoying noise, which is the downside. That noise is not the best. I will admit that. Like, without that noise, way better. Wonder if there's a way to, like, selectively turn off that noise. Oh, Razor Wing. Oh, somebody's killing him. But that's okay. I could start the event again and kill him on my own. Oh, they're going to stick around and help? Oh, yeah, I can't actually click on it. Why can't I click on it? I mean, I don't actually need this person's help, but they offered, and it's nice of them, so I'll try not to be antisocial. Which is tough for me, because I'm a naturally antisocial person. Let's give him a cheer. Sorry, Moose. Poor Moose. Okay, enter the instance. Underground Scholar. I feel that way all the time when I'm playing MMOs. Like, it's a massively multiplayer game, and like I get annoyed when people approach me. I'm like, go away! I'm trying to play my multiplayer game right now. Like, it is single player everything. I don't know why I'm so antisocial.
Glad to have you with us, Slayer. Scholar's Cleft is abuzz with rumors of an impending dredge attack. When I left, some of the faculty were convinced the attack was imminent. Studying dragons for so long makes one eager to confront a more manageable foe. If you don't mind, let's hurry before full-on panic sets in.
I don't mind at all. If trouble's coming to Scholar's Cleft, I want to be there to meet it.
Yeah, Trouble and I have not been introduced yet. We want to be friends. Imminent, you say? They're just playable NPCs. Exactly. The original Guild Wars, you actually were able to just play with NPCs. You could just fill your party up with NPCs and never have to actually party with any real people. This one you can mostly solo everything anyway, but if you want to do like a dungeon or something, you do have to get other people. Ugh, terrible. Our leader is in danger, you say? I don't know about all that, but I like killing me some dredge. Let's go into Alpha. That is actually one of those things where, like, every now and then I very faintly miss playing League, and one of the things that I miss about League is playing a very well-fed Master Yi and just, like, alphaing into somebody out of the darkness and just annihilating them. And then I have to remind myself that that's not the normal experience. The normal experience is I do terrible and die horribly and get frustrated. But man, when it works, it feels great. I think it's actually a good way to describe it. I miss having fun playing League. Like, I'm always just looking to have fun playing League, but it's, like, impossible. Either I'm tilted or the people on my team are tilted and being jerks about it. Like, unfair random boo-boo. Okay, that's all the dredge out here, I think. I did level up, but I think I'll finish dealing with the dredge menace. Vyacheslav? Hey, wait, Vyacheslav? You're not allowed to just dig away while I'm killing you, dick. 2016 was the last good year. Man, I don't even remember the last good year in League, honestly. I still enjoy watching, like, professional League. I still watch, like, LCS and stuff like that. I just haven't played it myself in forever.
I won't allow harm to come to little Meowmers.
Is that Meowmers right there? Oh, okay, it moved. I was about to say, it looks like harm has already come to Meowmers, but... Oh my god, look at Meowmers. He's so chunky. That is a well-fed cat. What the hell? Who's been feeding Meowmers, and what have you been feeding him? Did he eat all the dredge? Like, what the hell? Oh, Meowmers. You're a big boy. Alright, Fiona. My cat! My poor Mrs. Meowmers. I thought it was a dude. Please keep her safe. She's all the family I have left. Don't worry, I'll protect you both. I mean, I think all the dredge are dead, so what am I protecting them from? No time to chat. Dredge skulls need cracking. Again, I don't hear them fighting anywhere. I killed them all, I think. Scholar Emberlight. I know a dredge attack when I hear one. You take care of the mole people, I'll protect Mr. Cluckers. What's with these people and their animals? Have you met him? He's our unofficial mascot, an official test chicken. I'll catch up with him later. Got Mrs. Meowmers and Mr. Cluckers. Wonder if they're a married couple. Priory Scholar. Doesn't even have a name.
Thank the six gods. You arrived just in time. The dredge have gone crazy.
You got some shiny hair.
Do you have any idea what those brutes wanted?
They were after a very specific book on ancient architecture. Their leader, Vyacheslav, fled with it just a moment ago.
A book on architecture? Can Dredge even read?
I don't know. I told them where it was, and they left me alive. My poor colleagues.
If the dredge got what they wanted, I doubt they'll be back. Tend to the wounded, Scholar. The Slayer and I will deal with the dredge. I need to report this to my superiors at the Priory, Slayer. I'll meet you back in Holbrook when I'm finished, and then we'll speak to the others.
I guess it wasn't as ridiculous of a statement as I first thought it was. I forgot that dredge are blind. But again, just my guy's, like, absolute incredulity at everything, and, like, the way he says, can Dredge even read? like he's legitimately like, is that a thing? Can Dredge read? Like, whoa. Animals, I mean, it's true. Animals are our best friends, except for cats. Cats are literally Satan, and they're terrible. Like, if this was a dog, I'd be all with you. If it was, like, Mrs. Barker and Mr. Clucker, like, cool, we're fine. But, yeah, cats. Alright, report your findings to Air and the Order reps. So wait a minute. I chose the option to be like going to the Priory and defending researchers and stuff, and it just turned out that the entire mission was just killing Dredge anyway. I mean, I could have gone Vigil at that rate. All right, let's get to... Oh, and there's an axe. I've been wanting an axe for a while. Okay, excellent. They're all power and precision. Flame blast with critical strike. I don't really care too much about bleeding. I mean, healing could be okay, especially because I'm low on sustain, but let's go all in on that deeps. On the deeps. Can we equip to offhand? No, it's just equip as an option. Alright, so... Oh, because offhand is the only option to put it on. I see, I see. Okay, so we got these axe skills we can try out now. Why do that when we could be known as that guy? I mean, you could always be that guy. Frigid Blitz. Okay, so I need a target to do that. Okay. Shadow Step. And slice into the mist, creating an unstable rift. Oh, wow. That is a rift. I thought it was going to be like right in front of me, but no, that's... Oh yeah, range 900. Collapses in on itself, pulling in enemies. Alright, the downside is neither of these inflict vulnerability, which is like the entire point of my dude. Well, not really the entire point, but I am geared a little bit more towards that. But still, I want to try out axe here. Okay, let's go back to air. About 3... Yes, that does work. Sorry, responded to text again. Okay. And I'm assuming air is all the way back in Holbrack, so let's go grab both of these waypoints here. Put on our annoying sound movement. It's weird that, like, why do you have a waypoint here and here? They're literally right next to each other. You can just go to one of them. And isn't there a waypoint at like the bottom of the... Yeah, there's like this triangle of waypoints here. You only need one of them. Like, same thing over here. And then you have areas... Well, I guess this map isn't a great example of it, but there's like some areas where there's not a waypoint for like a super long time. And then here it's just like waypoint, waypoint, waypoint. All the waypoints. You want a waypoint? Here's a waypoint. You get a waypoint. Everybody gets a waypoint. Let's stand on the top of this rock really quick. No, come on. Let me up the rock. Yes. Excellent. Throw an axe. Sorry, Al. Had to be done. Actually, speaking of had to be done, let's go kill this moose with an axe. I want to see how far it goes. That goes decently far. Oh, that skill feels good. That's a fun skill. Oh, that does some okay-ish damage. I like that it's far. Okay. These seem like they could be fun skills. Let's go talk to Air. Wait, why is it telling me to go that way? That's weird. We're just going to teleport back to the Great Lodge. Can't tell me what to do, game. I do what I want. Alright, so we're going in here? Yes. What you got for us, Air? That's some nice cozy artwork right there. I liked that. Oh, there's the gift tree all the way over there, huh? Yeah, this wouldn't be a great one for farming.
Testing this new weapon on Vigil soldiers. It has to be destroyed now.
It might be better to steal the weapon, learn its secrets, develop a defense. If it's especially lethal, we might even want to turn it against the dragons themselves.
Intriguing notion, Agent. I agree. The weapon deserves a closer look.
Okay, so clearly it's a weapon.
I wish you'd clear
How are things shaping up? Do you have a feel for the orders and how they operate? Not yet. Tells me to report to Air, but I guess I gotta talk to Prot.
The rumors were true. Dredge did attack Scholar's Cleft. They killed a lot of people and stole an ancient tome.
I mean, he was there. He knew that.
They were led by a dredge named Vyacheslav. On his orders, they murdered my colleagues for a book about architecture.
I think only one of the people died, actually.
What was in the book that would be worth killing and dying for?
Does it matter? I'm here to report that the Vigil just lost another squad to this mystery weapon. The dredge and their new toy must be stopped.
I think we all agree on that. But the Priory isn't going to charge in without more information.
Then stand aside. We know they're keeping the weapon somewhere near Molenheim. We'll fight our way in and destroy it.
Or we could sneak in and steal it. By the time the dredge build another one, we'll have a response prepared.
As long as we do something now to prevent more loss of life. What say you, Slayer? Steal the weapon or destroy it?
I mean, my gut says destroy it, but Thurkill here was like a little bitch last time, and I don't know how I feel about teaming up with a little bitch. Like, I don't know, man. It's gonna be a tough choice. Prot, you don't want to do anything? We have a much better chance with you to assist us. What does Agent Ifwin say? The Vigil would throw bodies at this problem and waste lives. With the subterfuge I have planned, what we need falls into our hands. Would you like to actually tell me what you have planned, though, aside from just we sneak in and kill it? Okay, still undecided.
Duty calls.
Ifwin's smart and her intentions are good, but she underestimates our strength. If you stand with the Vigil, we'll overwhelm the dredge before they can fight back. I mean, at least he's like stating himself reasonably this time. If he would have been more like that last time, I might have gone with him. It's a tough call. I'm kind of leaning Thurkill, because I feel like they're basically the same thing again. They're both destroy the machine. Only with hers, we're only destroying the machine, whereas with his, we're like actually assaulting their position and taking out their stuff. I guess in theory that would mean that like we could lose more troops and be vulnerable to a counterattack, but I feel like games don't usually take that kind of stuff into account. And I do feel bad for not picking him last time, but he was such a little bitch. He was such a little bitch about it. I think I have to embrace like the Norn mindset, though. I think it's the kind of thing they don't really hold grudges about that stuff, and that's just how they are. Even though Thurkill does seem like a bit of a bully to me. See, the thing is, like Torthin, I feel like he's all about doing things smart, but I don't really think he's super sneaky McSneakerson. Hey there, it's treating me pretty well. I didn't really like the second step in the story of going through like the tournament fight. It was kind of random and boring, but I'm enjoying this part. All right, let's go with Thurkill. Even though he was just like a little chump about things, and I feel like he's a bit of a bully. We'll see if maybe he's just got a rough exterior and he's all fluffy on the inside. Overall, I've been playing Guild Wars 2. Let's see, I played for a couple months at launch. I don't think that really counts, though. In its current state, like 5 or 6 months, I think. But pretty casually. My main, if you could even call it that, is like in Living World Season 3, and I specifically stopped to not spoil any of the story so that I could play through it on this dude. Alright, so that's just a worse version of the axe we got last time. It's a slightly better sword. I'm not really using maces. I guess I'll take the slightly better sword. If we do decide to go back to double sword, we'll have 2 decent swords, so then I could drop that one, because I can't salvage those. It looks like soap? Wait, what looks like soap? I'm confused. I don't know what I was looking at that looks like soap. It could have been soap. I don't know. Yeah, I am glad that I came back to it though, because I quit playing at the very, very beginning because there wasn't much content to play, and I was like, I'll come back and play when there's more content, and then like I just got sidetracked and never came back. Okay, so we are meeting Crusader Thurkill outside Mullenhide. Where is Mullenhide? Okay, right over there. Yeah, I do wish, for immersion's sake, that I could play this without bouncing back and forth between waypoints, but I mean, come on. I would have had to go here, kill some moles, walk all the way back around here, come back, talk, and go all the way back around here, go kill some, like, that's too much walking. The game was obviously made with waypoints in mind. The guy you... Oh, okay. See, I don't play any FPSs. I don't know Soap from God. But if Soap is kind of like a little bit of a bitch, then it might look like Soap from COD. I don't know, I'm still not super sold on Thurkill here. The guy just seems like the biggest of punks. Oh, I do actually have enough to get my my Jade wins here. So let's do that. What's the legendary Centaur one? Force energy to work from the tablet, knocking down nearby foes and healing nearby allies. I don't know. When I even do switch to Centaur for emergency healing, it does like nothing in terms of healing, so I feel like I'm probably going to switch out maybe to like the Dwarf one. What's the other one? Demon Stance? I don't know, maybe I'll check that out. Assassin Demon, that could be kind of cool. Soap most certainly is not. See, he doesn't quite... What's a game without waypoints? It's an old school game is what it is. Remember, I'm an old man, that's what I'm used to. I feel like I've heard in relation to Modern Warfare 2 about the character Ghost before. I feel like that's one of those things, just like being on the internet, I have passively been exposed to. Alright, what do we got over here, Mr. Thurkill? I have never in my life done 7 cartwheels in a row, even when I was a child. Wait, that's very confusing. I entered in, I think, over there, and it put me in over here. Alright, Thurkill, what we got?
Good to have you with us, Slayer. You know what that dredge weapon did to my comrades.
No, actually, I don't.
Welcome to help me avenge them. You'll make an excellent Vigil recruit. When you're ready to commit to fighting the dragons full time, let me know.
I will. But first, I want to break Vyacheslav's latest prototype and punish the dredge who tested it on people.
Agreed. And that confirms that you were made for the Vigil. We don't talk, we act. When we're attacked, we answer.
I mean, we're talking right now.
Behind that door. Let's smash it down and show them Vigil justice.
Yeah, he's not really improving my opinion. Should watch the cutscene movie. I might check it out. That's how I watched Last of Us and Last of Us 2 back in the day, because I was like, I'm never going to play these games, but I hear the story is amazing, and then it was amazing. So maybe I'll try that out with Modern Warfare 2. Alright, cannon the door. Oh man, I have to, is this the one where I have to hold it down? Oh no, I could just do this, okay. Boom.
Door's starting to come apart. Another shot.
Oh, okay, so Grape Shot does nothing. It's like for anti-personnel, I assume. Wait, what? Okay.
One more shot.
One more bada boom. Bam. Ambush from beneath us, you say? Well, I've got Grape Shot. Come on. Come on out. Oh wait, I can't shoot it this close. Damn. I could maybe shoot it here. Okay, yeah, screw it. We're getting out of this thing and just attacking. Oh yeah, I should use my my axe moves. I'm kind of liking them. I mean, I like the throw. The throw definitely feels nice. The rift looks cool, but I'm starting to feel like maybe it doesn't really do all that much.
Watch out. These are big ones.
I've actually been staying pretty hydrated. I've been doing a decent job of that. Oh yeah, I gotta check out what my my big skill looks like too, my elite skill.
Find it and destroy it.
Might.
I mean, I might just stick with double sword, honestly. It synergizes with my build better. And Frigid Blitz is cool, but I mean, it's basically just another Shadow Step, and I already have some of those. I don't know, I'll give it a little bit more time to see how it feels. Well, that's weird, it didn't fully Shadow Step properly. Where you going, Excavator? Get back here. I'ma kill you. Alright, let's use Jade Wind. Oh, it stuns him for a hot minute, though. 3-second stun is pretty sizable. And I mean, it felt kind of cool. It's got a pretty decent radius on it. The cooldown is a 5-second cooldown? So is it just limited by the fact that it costs 50 of my resource points to use, I guess?
Scratch one, prototype. That's how the Vigil handles things. That's why we get results. On behalf of my fallen comrades, I thank you. Now, what do you make of this little weapons factory?
We should blow it up.
It looks as if there are parts here to build another, much bigger weapon.
Yes, that's why we should blow it up.
Dredge are planning to attack with the final weapon. It must be a huge target.
You've a sharp eye. Prot did mention them stealing a book about architecture. The target may well be a building.
I'd like to inform Prot and Ifwin about what we saw here. If we're to stop Vyacheslav and his plans, we'll need their input.
Agreed. I'll meet you back in Holbrook. And Slayer, don't forget my offer. You and the Vigil are made for each other.
You know, for somebody who doesn't do talking, that was a pretty good observation. That is probably going to be a building. I really do think we should blow up the weapons factory, though. Well, I guess now that we occupy it, it's ours, so maybe we don't need to blow it up. Yeah, that's really weird that we entered here and came in over there. Alright, oh look, that person's got a Ventari tablet, I think it's called too, the Centaur stance one. Alright, confer with Air and the Order Reps in Holbrook. So again, if we didn't use waypoints, we'd have to now walk all the way back to Holbrook. And it looks like there's a way in over here, but there's not. It's down here or over here. Those are the only two options. Alright, so back to Holbrook we go. And yeah, that didn't really... I don't think it hurt my opinion of the Vigil, but that's because it already wasn't very high. So, Torthen here is probably going Derman Priory, based on his experiences so far. Speak to the Order Reps. Can I talk to Air first? Things are starting to spiral out of control, Slayer. I'd hate to think what would happen if you weren't involved. Okay, I guess. What do you got for us?
The Dredge are definitely building another weapon. One big enough to shatter a mountain. I've seen the proof with my own eyes. Given the architectural tome they stole, I think Vyacheslav's target is a large building. But which one? Where is he going to strike?
True, but a little research might get us that information. My contacts have intercepted a coded Dredge message. I suspect it was being sent to Molengrad. If we break the code, we can figure out what the Dredge are planning.
We haven't got time for the Priory to crack that code. I have a spy inside a Dredge settlement. Let's ask him for the information.
I'll leave the intelligence gathering to you lot. The Vigil is ready to move on whatever you discover. In the meantime, we'll keep hunting Vyacheslav.
We'll share what we learn with the Vigil. But first the Slayer must decide how we're going to learn it. By breaking the code or debriefing the spy.
How do you have a spy in a Dredge settlement? Dredge aren't our friends, so we can't really, like, have a Dredge that we sent in there. And you can't just, like, blend in with the dredge. They're blind mole people. So how do you have a spy there? Did I see your bags of memes? I mean, I definitely saw the stay hydrated one. An Order of Whisper spy near Underbug has recently gone dark. Come with me and we'll find out what's happening. Or it's a complex code and rather old. I wouldn't have thought the dredge capable of understanding it, much less creating it. Do I want to crack a code or track down a spy? I feel like the Order of Whispers haven't had a chance to demonstrate themselves to Torthin yet, while the other two have. Bag of memes, just has memes written on it. Quality. Air, do you have an opinion here? No? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to go with Ifwin on this, because, like, cracking the code, it sounds kind of meh. Doesn't sound like something Torthin would be super big on. Let's go find this spy that has gone dark near Underbug. Underberg. Oh, I thought it was Underbug. That's a way funnier name. Underberg makes more sense, I guess, but alright, I'm ready. Let's go talk to your spy. What do we get for this one? Ooh, we got a new helmet. Precision and ferocity. Power and precision. Feel like that's got to be it. Well, this is a good upgrade, too. Yeah, it's going to be this one. Boom. And we got more crafting supplies. And we can do this and those. Okay. So now we need to go to Ifwin at Underberg. You know, I probably should have talked to the other people after that. Usually you can get some extra dialogue. It's been too long. I totally forgot about that. Hello, Throne the Lost. Random Jotun just walking into Holbrack. That's not something you see every day. Well, I mean, he's an NPC in the game, so it is probably something you see every day. But in the actual world here, it's not something you would see every day. Okay, so Underberg is over there. So I guess a good thing we picked up Lornar's waypoint here. We are moving beyond the confines of the zone, but we haven't finished the zone yet. Oh no. Oh no. Right, is this also a 900? So what if we do this, and then this? That feels like a little bit of a nicer way to start the fight. I got a meat hunk, a large hunk of meat. Chef. Bjorny, what do you want? My boss is heading, I don't want to do that. I don't see Chef what's it over here, so we're just gonna drop that. We don't need it. Don't want it, don't need it. Rihanna's over here. She's under her umbrella. What is this? Mordrum Researcher. Why? It's on like the other side of the map. Why does that show up on my mini-map? Interesting. Let us go to Underberg. To Wunderbag. Wunderbag, yeah? Okay, okay. Ifwin, here we come. Oh yeah, I'm all alone the whole time. They're gone until the end of May, dude. They're getting back quite a distance from now.
I don't like this. Where are the guards? Keep your eyes and ears open, Slayer.
I mean, they are open. Oh, the Ice Brood are here. I don't think I remembered to say it, but I was about to say it's weird. It feels like this is the only like story mission at this point in the game that doesn't have dragon minions in it. Sylvari had Zaitan minions. Char had Zaitan minions. Those are the only two I've done so far, aside from Norn. So it was weird that this one didn't have dragon minions. Well, here we go. We got some ice brood.
My agent Druben is in there somewhere. We have to find him.
We have to find him. I mean, yeah, if we're just going up against a little bit there, we could unload on them pretty well with that stuff. But realistically, the same could be said for our opening with the two swords. This is like legit tough, man. I don't know what to pick. You dickbag. You bag of deeks. Bonk. You ever watch Paddington? That's another one that sounds familiar, but I'm not actually sure. Druben be dead. Right? Like, I got the really high DPS, I melt in return.
We'll get you out of here. What happened to you?
Spirits bless you. Those crazy dredge test fire their upgraded weapon, and suddenly I'm knee-deep in Ice Dragon minions, fighting for my life.
Dragon minions? How did they get involved?
I don't know. The weapon fired and they swarmed in like dogs to a dinner bell. They attacked everything and everyone, even the dredge. The last I saw, dredge were fleeing into their tunnels, chased by the filthy beasts. They might know what happened, but I don't.
We'll go after them. You're in no shape to come along, though. Can you make it out of here on your own?
With pleasure. The dredge leader is completely insane. The further away from him I get, the better. If you're smart, you'll do the same.
Not yet. We need answers. Come on, Slayer. Let's go see if anything's left alive in there.
Maybe the weapon, like, summons dragon minions, and that's why they all showed up? Oh yeah, we'll eventually watch Bridge to Terabithia when I feel like sobbing like a baby in front of my daughter. Dade, son. Okay. Vladok.
I'll do anything you ask. Just don't let the beasts kill me.
I'ma let them kill you.
We never should have listened to Vyacheslav. Killing the last dwarf isn't worth our lives.
Killing the last dwarf, you say?
We'll make him tell us Vyacheslav's plan.
I would like to know about the last dwarf. Comrade, don't you comrade me? Well, you think just because I'm wearing red, I'm a commie? I actually kind of am, so, you know. It is what it is. Get out of here, Ice Brood Elementals. Ain't nobody like you. I do like how quickly that 4 recharges, though. See, look at my health right now. I don't pay attention for like a second, and my health is like half gone. Oh god, he's grossed out by feet. Yeah, I guess that would make things a little bit difficult. Oh my god, my health! Where is my health at? What is happening right now? Let's just hang out back here and do a little bit of this. Is this the best healing I have? This is so terrible. It's actually so bad. Like, look at this. It's,
I demand that you release me.
I demand that you release me. I don't want to let the battle begin. I want my health to come back when I don't want it to be gone. I think I'm just too used to playing my Necro. My Necro never dies, and I get my health back constantly. And here I actually have to, like, pay attention. I guess it's kind of nice to actually have to pay attention, though. Oh, hello, giant ice brood colossus. Do you want to be friends? I get the feeling the answer to that is no, but I figured I would ask anyway. Alright, we have officially turned on big boy mode. Alright, big boy mode all done. 7 is my big boy mode, impossible odds. Wait, that wasn't the end of it? I guess it's just this one random dude that's still alive. Because I could talk to the dredge researcher. I just saw a random dude over here. I don't think you're gonna kill me, because you did. Alright, Vladok. What you got?
Thank you for saving me. Those creatures, it was horrible.
Your teeth come out of your nose.
If you're truly grateful, tell me about Vyacheslav's weapon.
I would not lightly betray the Moletariat.
The Moletariat.
Vyacheslav is insane. I'll tell you all I know. Vyacheslav calls it the Mark III Sonic Vaporizer. It uses the recorded cries of a captive ice dragon minion, subsonically amplified so that the vibration crushes stone.
Well, there we go. It summons them.
The last dwarf oppressor, Ogden Stonehealer, is hiding inside the Derman Priory.
You don't say.
Generations of enslaved dredge demand his death.
Ogden didn't oppress anyone. He's a hero and a valued member of the Dermond Priory.
And
wait, you know about this too?
Dead. The problem is the sonic vaporizer attracts dragon minions whenever it's fired.
And Ogden's inside the Derman Priory itself. Vyacheslav's going to fire his weapon at the Priory.
Don't do
We'll
that.
bury those scholars hip deep in dragon minions. We'd better return to Holbrook. Prod and the others need to hear this.
Yeah, dredge are gross, man. Like, literally, his teeth are growing out of his nose. That's not where teeth are supposed to grow out of. I don't like it. It makes me very uncomfortable. Look at that face. Look at that. It looks like she's going with his gross teeth and his gross eyeballs. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Alright, so I feel like I'm being drawn further and further to the Dermond Priory, because, I mean, Order of Whispers was cool right there and all, but then we learned that there's a dwarf, and he's in the Dermond Priory, and I don't know. I'm kind of digging it. Wait. What? Oh, okay. Why is it... I'm so confused. It's telling me to go this way, even though I'm supposed to be going to Holbrook. Are you a dentist? To be fair, I am not a dentist. I'm also not a moleologist. So maybe moles are supposed to grow teeth from their nose. I'm just saying, I haven't seen many things that grow teeth from their nose. Who was definitely growling. I guess it was more like a... Just opening and closing his gross mole mouth. Hoppin', hoppin'. Oh, now we talk to air.
We've got to act quickly. Vyacheslav is targeting the Derman Priory itself in an effort to kill Ogden Stonehealer. What's worse, the weapon's sonic beam is based on the cries of dragon minions. The sound it makes will attract every dragon minion in the region.
Sounds simple enough. We know where they're going. We can meet them head on and destroy the weapon before they fire it. That's how the Vigil handles those who kill our soldiers.
Why does his voice just get louder?
Vyacheslav and all who stand with him must die.
I agree. But the Order of Whispers has a subtler solution. The Slayer and I will use stealth magic to get close to Vyacheslav. We can kill him without engaging all the dredge forces. Without their leader, they'll collapse into chaos.
Maybe.
Excuse me. The Priory's main facility is entirely capable of defending itself. We have access to ancient and powerful magic. Specifically, we have a silencing ritual that will completely baffle Vyacheslav's sonic weapon. No sound, no attack, and no Lord Dragon minions.
That's good.
Tough choices, Slayer, but clear ones. But before you make your decision, you should understand how important this choice is. Each of the orders would be honored to have you join. If you agree, the order you choose to help now will accept you into its ranks permanently. That will put you in a position to join their fight against the Elder Dragons. I, for one, can think of no better path for a hero to take.
Me neither.
Agreed. I'm ready to confront the most dangerous threat Tyria has ever faced. And I'll need allies to do it. Give me a moment to consider, and then I'll choose.
Alright, so at this point I have dismissed Thurkill so entirely that I barely even paid attention to what he was saying. So it's Ifwin or Prot. I mean, I like the idea of stealthing in and just killing the leader. That's a very assassin-y thing to do, and I am going with the legendary assassin stance after all. But not even allowing it to happen in the first place, and the fact that I was already kind of leaning Priory anyway? Do I want to commit Priory here? I think overall I just don't really see Torthin being Order of Whispers material. I think it's going to be Priory. I also think I'm going to change back to Sword here in my offhand, because that gives me more vulnerability. I get a Shadow Step from this anyway. The cooldowns are way longer is the only downside. Well, not way longer. 5 seconds longer. Pass-through damage, final damage, so is that 330 damage compared to, that does, we do additional slices. Slice through the air, sending a wave of energy from the mist towards your foe and dealing rapid strikes, immobilizer. Yeah, that's my shadows. No, that's not my shadow step. Shackling Wake is. The range does go down, is the downside. Because the axe range is 900 on both of them. And these are, what, 450 and 600? Well, let's give axe a little bit more of a chance. Air, do you have any opinions on this? Nope, you don't even talk to me. Garm, what do you think? Alright, thank you for the advice, Garm. Thurkill, you a little bitch. I don't like you. Go away. Prot, let's talk, buddy. Once you see the Priory in all its glory, you'll be persuaded to join our cause. With your keen mind, you'd be a tremendous asset. Tell me more about the Priory. We explore, we study, we learn. Each new discovery makes us hunt for more. From ancient tombs to mystic portals, nothing is beyond reach. If you are a trailblazer, join us. Well, I am a blazer, so I'm ready to join. Definitely the place for me.
The determined Priory shall stand ready for this assault, and turn the Dredge's own cleverness against them. With you at our side, we cannot fail.
I can't wait to see this fascinating, ancient ritual you mentioned. I'll meet you at the gathering point.
The ritual is one part of our response. You are the other. This is how the Priory operates. How we succeed. By combining wisdom with action. Once we've defeated the Dredge and the dragon minions they summon, we can begin the hard work of confronting the Elder Dragons themselves.
You've chosen well, Slayer. I look forward to seeing the great things you will do with the Priory. I am proud to have found the hero Tyria needs. I will join you for the defense of the Priory. Until then and forever after, may the spirits of the wild walk with you.
Okay. So we get another thing. I guess we'll grab that. Got our level up. Don't really care about any of those. Except for the die. I do care about the die. Alright, so let's see what die we got. Ooh, a sage die. That's one I don't have. I will take it. And then we'll throw this in our backup slot.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed. Okay. So, what we need to do here. There was definitely something I was... Oh, yeah, I wanted to thematically... Oh my god, that is... We'll say that's Easter die right there. Not going with that. That looks pretty cool. I like that. But I'm trying to randomize into something that looks a little bit more Dermond Priory. I mean, that kind of is in the right range. What if we, so what is this? This is a brook. Where's the brook at? There's a stream. There's a river. There's sea ice. Here's brook. Oh lord, no. That that is a look that I don't think we need. Let's randomize it a little bit more. Try to get some light blues in there. You know, this honestly doesn't look terrible. And it's got like that blue, white, silvery look that the Priory has. We're gonna do that. They actually only recently added this randomize feature in. Before you had to like individually dye everything. And I was definitely in the I could never category at that time. So I'm really happy they added the randomizing, because it just takes all the choice away from me. I just click randomize until I find something that I think looks, you know, reasonably okay, and then I pick that, and that's it. That's all I do. Sometimes I kind of like alter things like a little bit. Like I might throw this on here. Yeah, make it a little bit more blue. But otherwise, you know, it's it makes it a lot easier in life. That's like plus 10 hours of gameplay. There's a meme about this game actually called Fashion Wars 2, where like basically people get to end game and then like all they do is collect like new armor and new colors and like try to make new outfits. And it's Fashion Wars. Speak to Prot at the Dermond Priory. Oh, holy shit, he's so far away. Okay, I guess we're doing that. This is that game? I mean, I assume it's that game. White and light blue are never wrong. If you take the light blue out of that sentence, you're sounding an awful lot like like the KKK there. I was trying to figure out like a funny, clever way to say that. It's like, no, I'll just go with the direct joke. Can never go wrong with white. Adding that to my bag of memes. Meme bag. Let's turn on the annoying speed. This is the way I need to go, right? Yeah, just follow this road, I think. I really wish there was a way to disable the sound on this. I think it works when you're like in combat to remind you have it on, but when I'm just using it to like run fast, I don't want the constant going on in the background. Let's turn it off a little bit. There probably is a way to turn down like sound effects, but I don't want to turn down all sound effects. I just want to turn down that sound effect. Die, rabbit. Sorry, rabbit. Die, raven. Sorry, raven. Oh, there's so many ravens here. I can't resist. We're gonna do it. Die, everything! I roared at them. The Riven Path. Also, we're walking on a cliff. I looked down and my vertigo got slightly triggered. Yes, my fear of heights is bad enough that it affects me in-game as well. When I go like high up in areas, I start getting sweaty palms and all that fun stuff. Ooh, stolen equipment. That's gear! Give me the gear! Wait, why does it say deactivate? Priory trend. What? Oh, I thought that. Oh, okay. I thought the wrong thing. I thought it was from one of those script burglars that runs away. Same, but with the fear of women. I also get my fear of water and sharks in video games. Like, that's why I, for example, could never play Subnautica. Because I would, like, basically start crying and, like, just turn into a blubbering mess. Even watching people play Subnautica is, like, a little bit too much for me. I can kind of handle it when it's somebody else, but not when it's me. So just how Lau hated it. I don't blame him. Like, it's terrifying. Oh, juvenile raven. My hunter could grab a raven here if he wanted to. The whale scene from VHS Pinocchio. I feel like I do remember that scene being a little bit terrifying as a kid. Not the most, but I didn't enjoy it.
I like the way this looks.
Oh, well, that's fitting that he would say that as we're arriving at the Priory. Hello back. Oh yeah, I do have little mini pets I could use. Where's the miniatures? Miniatures! Like the yellow jackal pup. Look how cute it is! It's adorable. I want to give it scritches. Just right under the chin there. Scratch, scratch, scratch. I'm assuming my hand would get all sandy because it appears to be made of sand. But this is one we'll use. Do I get it following me now? How do I activate it? Do I have to click on the hide, unhide box? Yeah, there he is. Look at that boy. We're going to walk around with that guy for a little bit. They watch Piss in Boots. I like it more with the typo, Piss in Boots too. I don't think I've watched any of the Piss in Boots movies. Although I did see clips of the most recent one with the wolf that's like death or whatever. That is a really well done villain. Like, that thing is legitimately like intimidating as hell. I like that. Alright, Silent Warfare. That's a cool picture. Look at that. Oh, I wish it would have showed that that splash art was so cool. Is there a way to like re-show splash art? Is there like a show me splash art option? Man, I love landscape art and I love like fantasy structure art, and that just combined both of them in the coolest way. Please put that back on my screen. If I can I like bounce out of this mission? No? Damn, I want to like leave the mission and come back just to see that splash art again. I mean, yeah, I could Google it, but I'm going to have to do that later, and that means I'd have to remember to do that later, and I'm not going to remember to do that later because I don't remember stuff. Oh, look, there's the dwarf, Ogden Stonehealer. I'm very glad to have you among the Priory's ranks, and not just because you saved you. I don't think we've saved you yet. The Dredge's old grudge against my people is precisely the kind of division the dragons will exploit. How did you outlive the rest of your kind? I didn't. The few survivors now battling servants of the elder dragon Primordus deep underground. I alone remain above to tell the tale. You're made out of stone. But I think I remember hearing that in the lore at some point too, that the dwarfs turned themselves to stone and went underground. Air, what you got for me?
Spirits of the wild.
I thought I'd done all I could for Tyria. You've taught me that any blade, even reforged, can make a difference. And you've taught me where and how to make that difference. We complement each other. What? Garmicide, it's been too long since I've been part of a functioning team. Thank you, Slayer. It's good to rely on someone and to be relied on again. We'll get lots of practice. Teamwork's the only way to defeat the dragons. Isn't that right, Garm? Scritchy. Oh, I can't talk to Garm. Scholar Prot. Yeah, matching armor.
Raven hangs heavy over the Priory today. The dredge, Vyacheslav, abandons reason. He threatens to topple the entire Priory if we continue protecting Ogden.
The screams of that weapon will flood this place with dragon minions. We have to stop it.
Our scholars have prepared the ritual of silencing. We've never used it before, but we have our finest minds on it. If successful, it will silence the sonic vaporizer and give us the edge to counterattack with our limited forces. However, the ritual will take time. We need you to protect the ritualists until it is complete, and then lead the assault against the dredge. It's a difficult task.
The Slayer of Issermir excels at difficult tasks.
Air, you did come. It means a lot that you'd fight at my side today.
I mean, we just talked to her.
Ogden is an old friend. Thanks to you, I've been reminded that no matter how bad things seem, heroes don't give up on their friends. I will stay behind to guard Ogden while you and the Priory take the lead. Speaking of my old friend...
Air! Brought! And you must be the Slayer of Issermir. I am Ogden Stonehealer. Thank you for defending the Priory and my life.
The ritual casters are ready. I'll act as head ritualist. Let me know when you are ready and we will begin.
What if we all just yell really loud at them as they try to use the weapon, and then it would just, like, cancel out, right? I'm glad they didn't go, like, hardcore, heavy Scottish accent. I heard a little bit of Scottish in there, I think, for the dwarf, but, like, I'm so tired of just every dwarf in the entire world having the hardcore, heavy Scottish accent. Alright, inform Prot when you're ready to begin the ritual. Dude, that man is running far away. He's running so far away. I can't catch up with him. Oh, that caught me off guard.
We are not here for your lives. We are here for Ogden. Send him forth. He will pay for the horrors inflicted upon us by his race. Give him up willingly, and we won't hurt you. Resist, and the howl of our guns shall wipe your fortress from the face of Tyria.
I mean, if I imagine them all as Mike Myers, like, it would, like, they'd all just be Shrek. It would just be a bunch of tiny Shreks with beards. Bearded Shreks. I kind of want to see that now.
Keep me safe or all is lost.
I don't like that they got to just, like, appear right on top of us. That's pretty rude. Such might. My favorite Lannister? I mean, yeah, probably Tyrion. I feel like that's what most people are going to end up picking. He's one of the few that's, like, not a massive pile of dicks. By the end, I guess Jaime Lannister's also not the worst. Yeah, I feel like in the actual book series, and maybe this is just me projecting because I also want him to redeem himself, but I feel like George R.R. Martin is actually going to redeem Jaime Lannister and not give him the BS ending that the showrunners gave him. But I mean, we know that the showrunners can't really do anything right, so... Everything good they did was only in the early seasons when they didn't actually have control over it. redeem the tutu in my opinion. I mean, he's never going to finish the books, so it doesn't really matter. I don't think we're ever going to actually get the real version of what's going to happen. He's going to die before those books come out, unfortunately. I started reading the series late, and when I started reading it, I think it was the early 2000s when I started reading those books. It might have been like right after high school, so it would have been around 2004. Also, what the hell are we waiting for? Did they like spawn somewhere that I can't see them? But yeah, I started reading all the way back then, and I think only one book has come out since I started reading. Maybe two. And he's still got like 2 books to go. Lead the counterattack. Wait, what just... I was looking away from my screen, and when I look back up, there's these holes, or these targeting circles on the ground. This blew up, and Scholar Prot's on his ass. I guess that means that we just... This quest... I don't know, the entire Norn personal story so far has felt a little bit, like, halfway finished. Like, that whole ritual thing right there, there was a fight in the beginning, and then the second half of the ritual was just standing around. I can't read, only understand Braille. And now this, like, I feel like there was supposed to be a cutscene, and maybe there was, but I was only looking down for like a second. I couldn't have missed that much. And also, like, all the music has gone weirdly quiet now.
Such might.
Yeah, the game's being weird. It's being super weird. So weird. Sneezes in Braille. It's actually really disconcerting with like no music and like slightly muted sound. Oh, is it because the... Okay, I think this is actually... I'm taking away credit when I should be giving it credit. They use the the magic ability which cut off sound to stop the sonic weapon, and that's why all the sound is muted and the music is gone. That has to be it, and that's fucking genius, and I love it. And game, I am so sorry I criticized you for something that I just didn't understand because I was being dumb. Holy crap, that is so awesome. I love it. That is 100% what's happening. Like, I feel weird doing such a big 180 when I was just criticizing it, but I love so much what they are doing right here. This is so cool. Yeah, and now that we've finished the fight, like, all the music and everything is coming back. The sound is at normal levels again. Prot's still knocked on his ass. I'm still not 100% sure that the whole ritual thing went off the way it was supposed to, but the outcome of it was still undeniably awesome. She was deaf, you got her a Braille menu. Oh man, that sounds like the kind of thing I would do, honestly. Like, you're trying to be well-intentioned, and then you realize, like, you just made, like, a horrible mistake.
You made all the difference, Slayer. The Priory would not have survived that attack without your help.
You people in Tyria truly understand how great a threat the Elder Dragons are to all of us.
But we who do are preparing to stop them. It's been a pleasure working alongside you, Slayer. But now you're expected in Lion's Arch. A Priory mentor has been assigned to you and will be standing by. They'll help you settle in and adjust to your new duties.
Thank you, Prot. What about you, Air? What does your future hold?
I am also headed for Lion's Arch. I'm meeting one of my former comrades from Destiny's Edge. We used to fight dragons together.
I've heard of them. In Holbrecht, they still sing songs of their brave deeds. You took down a dragon lieutenant together, didn't you?
In simpler times, yes. We disbanded. But now I see that I have more to do. You helped teach me that, and I will always be grateful.
After all you've taught me, it's only fair that I return the favor. Farewell, Air. I hope to see you again someday.
And there we go. Our level 30 quest line is done. We got ourselves a Derman Priory weapon. Swelter's Gate. That's an unfortunate name for boots. It makes it sound like it's full of stinky feet, and I don't like that. Priory Pride, Icy Strine Box. Alright, we got some good stuff there. Brawn over brains. You destroyed the dredge cannon. Does that actually give me a mastery point? Because I do need... It did not give me a mastery point. Game, you lied to me. How dare you? Alright, so let's customize this. We want power, precision, ferocity. Hell yeah. Power and healing power. Gross. I can't believe you've done this. Why would you give me power and healing power? Why do you hate me? Priory, I regret choosing you now. I have made the wrong choice. Does it at least look cool? It actually does look oh wait, I don't like that the end is square. It's a rectangle. Why is there not a point on it? It's a sword, you bastards. What does the axe look like? Yeah, okay. I mean, they don't look horrendously bad, but they also don't look super great. Great sword's got a bit of a point on it. Alright, well let's just go with the sword. Even though it's got healing power on it. It actually doesn't do more than my strong iron sword. And I don't want to give up the power and ferocity from this one. So we're just gonna take that and piss on it or something. I don't know. What, this one won't let me pick Berserker? You suck. Let's go Hunters. Power, precision. I like it. Yep. Let's open that strong box up. Get nothing. Cool. Okay. And I think that's going to be all for right now. Because my dad is getting here in about 30 minutes, so we can start doing like Home Depot and kitchen remodel stuff. I'm hoping to at least get one more little bit in like later on tonight. On days that aren't, today where I have the day off. I'm trying to like keep a rough schedule, and it's less that I feel obligated to stream and more that I want to play the game, but I'm going to try to be hopping on from like 7 to 9 on most nights, and then on the weekend I'll probably stream more. But I think, yeah, that's going to be all for today. Oh, really quick, this guy popped up on my mini-map earlier, and I want to find out why. What are Mordrum Blooms? Can be traded? I've never seen these before. And I fought the Mordrum because they're part of the Heart of Thorns, so why have I not seen Mordrum Blooms before? Where do I find Mordrum Blooms? What? I've definitely fought Mordremoth's invasions. Wait. No, I fought Scarlet's invasions. Huh. I don't think I've seen Mordremoth invasions before. I mean, there's Scarlet right there, and more Scarlet, and more Scarlet. Okay, weird. Whatever. But yeah, as I was saying, I will be trying to hop on later on tonight. If I'm not on tonight, I should be on tomorrow night and the weekend and what have you. But yeah, for now, thank you for watching. It was good to hang out with you, dude. and anybody else that might have watched. And yeah, have a good day.